and some of the characters, except the fans. This is language, and I will run to the dictionary and see what he meant.
That's a wonderful story.
That's great. That's great.
Can you say, hey?
Hey.
Another
What
one
does
here?
that mean?
That's lovely.
Yeah.
Okay, this one also to the left.
Hi, Marion. My best friend used to live next door to the Fonz.
Oh, yeah.
So it was so weird watching him walk his dog and stuff. Whose idea was it to jump the shark?
Gary Marshall. Yeah, I think so.
And now it's entered our
Well,
vocabulary.
I know it is part of our slang expressions. Jumping the shark means this. That's a pretty ultimate kind of thing you're going to have to do, right?
But at the time,
In fact, there were a whole bunch of expressions that came from Gary Marshall in the writing and ended up in the jargon of the day.
what else can you think of?
Right now I'm
popularized.
so busy talking I can't think of anything.
Sit on it.
Sit on it, of course. Yes,
There's a good
there's a
one.
whole bunch of those.
Another
Question in the
question
middle?
here.
Hi, speaking of Gary Marshall, do you still hang out at Falcon Theater?
I do. I just went very recently because they had a big event there, and God bless Gary. So we miss him so much. It was shocking because he was just fine. I think 2 weeks before he died, and then so we were, of course, a very close-knit family, and a bunch of really nice people.
Question towards the back in the middle.
Oh, hi, Marion. My name's Julie. I went to San Diego State, and I've always heard that you're one of the notable alumna, and I'm curious about your time there.
Oh, yes. I wasn't a very good student, but I was in the plays. I did all the plays. I did Pygmalion. I did What Every Woman Knows. I did Twelfth Night. I was constantly in a play. And so Monsieur Messier would say, you know, you are failing French. I said, I know, but I'm in this play, got to do it. So I would have to cram, for 2 or 3 nights to just get through the test so I wouldn't flunk out, because all I cared about was being in the plays. And it was a wonderful theater, and then we were connected to the Globe Theater in the park in San Diego. And then I did plays at La Jolla a lot. So it was a very rich environment in which to be. We had theaters everywhere.
You picked the right school.
Well, I did.
We have another question.
Out to your right, outside of the tent.
Hi. First of all, I'd just like to say you look great for 90. And being a lawyer, I've got a question. There was a lawsuit by a bunch of the cast members over not getting paid for merchandise royalties. I was just wondering what that was about.
Oh, yes, right. This lawsuit came up, so I signed on for that. I thought I'm gonna, be on the team of this, because we were like. Isn't it funny that I've forgotten most of that? But we even won the lawsuit. We all went in to this lawyer and made a deposition and said what we did. And when it was all settled, I think they got like $1 million divided up among 5 of us, so you get like $250,000 or something. Pretty good. And I think Anson Williams started that. He and Donnie Most, and strong-armed that through. Good for them.
What, was there a Mrs. Cunningham action figure that I missed?
Yeah, there is one, but she's not cute enough. I don't think she's cute enough.
Of course not. Another question? We see one back there. Okay. And where is this one? No?
No, we will give it back up to Pat on the
All
stage.
right.
Wait, I see a gentleman right
Okay.
here. Okay.
Jim.
There, we've got over there. Then we'll go.
I heard you on the Tim Conway Jr. show the other night, Marion. You have so many great stories. Do you ever feel like you need to get more stories out so quickly, so many stories to put in books? Maybe record them? Is that an idea?
Oh, well, that's cute. I think that my book is on tape also, right? There's a tape version, so we tell it. It's been a fun life in Hollywood. So from 1952 to this time, and I've seen it change. It's, it's pretty swift now. Everybody I know is an actor. I never saw so many actors in my life. So when I was a kid, I was the only one that wanted to do that.
Well, before we wrap it up, is there any parental advice you'd like to send them out the door with?
I think you could just keep watching. Happy Days is a pretty good example of parenting right there on the show.
Please thank Marion Ross.
Marion Ross, interviewed, of course, by the amazing Pat Morrison. Now, if you'd like to buy a copy of the book, this is Vrooman's in here, right here. Buy a copy of the book right here at Vrooman's, then conveniently, the signing area is right